Flexibilis is a company that develops FPGA-based communication products and intellectual property, IP for short. The main business is licensing of IP cores for device manufacturers. Our main product is the Flexibilis redundant switch, FRS for short. In the first part, I told some basics about redundant communication. In this second part, I will present the FRS IP core. The introduction is followed by some examples of the different configurations, after which I introduce the 1588 in FRS. The presentation ends with some further highlights and benefits of FRS. FRS is an IP core for FPGA. It is a full wire speed Ethernet switch and supports 10, 100 or 1000 megabits per second in all of the ports. FRS has HSR, PRP and 1588 support. It can also have up to 8 ports. There are many ways to set up HSR. Here is an example diagram of HSR setup with FRS. As you can see, this is a 3-port FRS, 2 ports going to the HSR ring and 1 to the CPU. A red box is needed to connect to external devices. Now, let's add a 4th interlink port to each IED using a 4-port FRS instead. Now we can connect the IED straight to the external device, since the FRS can also be used as a red box. There is no need for a separate red box at all. This will reduce system costs, so at least 4-port FRS is recommended. FRS is configurable from 3 to 8 ports. Here is an example of 4-port FRS. It can be used as a red box, end node or quad box. 2 of the ports are HSR ring ports and 1 port serves as an interlink or maintenance port. The 4th port goes to the CPU. Please note that this is only an example and there are many other ways to configure the FRS. The usage of logic elements depends on the configuration, like the choice of the interface. For example, SGMII takes more logic elements than MII or GMII. You can also see examples of suitable devices, however, these are not the only suitable ones. Here is an example of FRS on Ultra Cyclone V system on-chip FPGA. The difference to the previous one is that the CPU is internal on the device. As before, there are 2 HSR ring ports, 1 external interlink port, and 1 of the ports is going to eMAC and Ethernet controller. As before, the usage of logic elements depends on the configuration. In addition to HSR and PRP, FRS also supports IEEE 1588, in other words, the Precision Time Protocol, PTP for short. It is typically needed in the same applications as HSR. It enables precise synchronization of device clocks in a packet-based networks. FRS has a transparent clock between the ring ports. Peer-to-peer mode requires CPU, and PTP protocol stack, while end-to-end mode can be used without CPU. FRS has a boundary clock and an ordinary clock functionalities, and they both require CPU and the PTP protocol stack. Flexibilis has the PTP protocol stack reference design available for Ultra Nios 2. Next, I will tell a little bit about the most important features and benefits of FRS. Flexibilis was the first to market with an HSR FPGA IP core solution, and so it is the most advanced HSR IP currently available in the market. FRS is field-proven and verified solution. It has been tested multiple times in events and plugfests, including, for example, interoperability testing in Winter Tour and ISPCS plugfest for several years. This picture is from IEC 61850 Europe 2013 event, where Flexibilis had a demo of FRS to show the interoperability. In it, 3 Cyclone V boards with FRS were connected to HSR network with MOXA's PRP HSR Redbox and ABB's relay. Flexibilis or Ultra can come to present a demo with Cyclone 4 or 5 for you. You can also build your own evaluation setup. There are instructions available on our website. More than a dozen companies have already licensed FRS and engaged to use it in their products. Our customers are from several different fields, including power and smart grid, networking, defense, transportation, and industrial automation. FRS supports HSR and PRP at a speed of 1 gigabit per second on all of the ports. It has a full wire speed switch functionality and can be also used as an ordinary switch. FRS supports number of ports up to 8. 2 of the ports needs to be HSR PRP ports, and then the rest from 1 to 6 ports are ordinary ports. So the minimum is 3 ports. However, at least 4-port FRS is recommended, as we did know separate red boxes or quad boxes are needed. The FRS itself can work as a red box or quad box. One option to license and acquire FRS is through a hassle-free business model. It is royalty-based and there are no upfront, non-recurring licensing fees. This business model reduces development risks and time to market. Please also note that what makes the royalty deal special is that support and maintenance are included in the royalty price, and HSR PRP supervision as well as the PTP protocol stack are free of charge for royalty customers. For other licensing methods, they have to be purchased separately. Please read more about the HSR PRP supervision and PTP protocol stack on our website. For more information about technical aspects and licensing options, please visit www.flexibilis.com or send email to contact@flexibilis.com. You can also contact your local Ultra sales representative, especially about royalty-based licensing method. There are a lot of useful downloads available on our website, for example reference design and instructions to an evaluation setup. This is the end of the presentation. Thank you for listening and I hope you enjoyed.